Hi everyone, this is Marianne and thank you for deciding to watch this video. In one of my previous videos, which I will link down below, I showed you this bag. It is a huge purse that is actually very floppy, as you can see here, now that it's completely empty. This bag holds a lot of stuff, and I usually use this bag when I have a lot of errands for the day and do not need to bring my laptop. During errands, nothing is organized inside this bag. I just toss things in here, and then when I need something, I just rummage around until I find what I'm looking for, and for some strange reason, that works. Recently, I have started using it as an everyday carry because I have returned to work full-time after my rehabilitation leave and my sick leave, and I have a separate laptop bag, so the big floppy bag contains just the things I need on a day-to-day basis. And for this purpose, the bag now needs to have more organization inside it, so I ordered this bag organizer from Lazada. This bag organizer is made of felt and it does not have any branding on it. And even on the Lazada listing, there is no brand mentioned. It is similar to the super expensive Samorga felt organizers that I see online, but this one has a different pocket configuration than the Samorga. There are Velcro strips inside the body of the organizer, and there is a divider right here that you can put in or take out as needed. For my purposes, I'm going to attach the divider to the Velcro because I have so many small things to keep in place inside my everyday carry bag. The first thing that I always carry around is my organizer for all of my cards. I have a video about this organizer and I will link it down below. Next is my battery pack and the cable for my iPhone. And then I also have a big pack of wet wipes. And here is a small plastic canister I bought from Daiso that contains two N95 masks, plus a pack of regular medical masks. I carry these all the time now after my long bout with asthma and laryngitis and bronchitis just to prevent any possible future allergies in certain environments. I usually dispose of a mask if I have been wearing it for several hours or an entire day, but if I've used it for just about 10 minutes, I just place them back in the bag so I can reuse them at a later time, and that's another thing that's inside this felt organizer. And then I have my small pouch for my rosary that I really need to put away already. And then I have my business card holder that you have seen before. And then I have a thin, long case that carries some extra drinking straws because I have very sensitive teeth. And then I started moving things around, trying to find a better placement for everything, considering the size of the item and also the frequency with which I reach for it during the course of the day. Like when I'm out and about in Naga City, I don't usually reach for the medical masks, but when I am in the office at the third floor, then I would need one of the N95 masks because construction is ongoing at the third floor. And then I also have a small bottle of hand sanitizer. And then I keep transferring the pack of medical masks around just to find the best place for it. And then I transferred my business card holder again, just trying to find the most optimal place for everything. And then I also have my black pouch for my toiletries on the go. One thing to consider when doing this kind of organizing is to group like things together. It is a good idea to just group, for instance, all of these self-care items together. So I moved the hand sanitizer back into one of the dividers so that it can go together with the container for the straw, and so that the two of them will be right beside my toiletry case. And then I moved my business card case to one of the outside pockets, and then I ended up placing the packets of tea into the little area for the self-care. And then I also have my fit over sunglasses. These are Jonathan Paul, and I placed it right beside the canister for the N95 mask because these are protective devices. The mask is to protect me from allergies, and the fit overs are to protect me from the glare of the sun. And I also have some extra medication, and some of them have already been used up, so I just cut off the part that didn't really contain any medication anymore. And I also have an elastic headband and a steroid ointment for the remaining allergy that is on my hand, and a rubber band and the key to the back door of the house. I wasn't really sure where to put them, so I initially put them into that middle section for the self-care because the elastic headband and the rubber band is, well, they go into self-care, but I wasn't really too sure about the keys, and the medication was too small to fit in there without getting lost underneath all the other bigger items. I was a little bit uncomfortable about the electronics items occupying one entire section in the divider, so I took out the white power bank and then put it into one slim pocket that can accommodate only a thin or a slim item, and then I put the iPhone cable and the flesh colored Android or the micro USB cable into the pocket beside it, and then put the rest of the stuff back where I got them from. And then I took my work ID badge and then transferred it into this section right here, but then I ended up transferring it out into another section. So this portion is just me moving things around and trying to find the best configuration for everything, which is usually what happens when you are in the process of organizing things. You try things out, place them here, and then decide that it might not work, and then you place them elsewhere. So that's really what I am just doing here. So let us not focus too much on that, and then fast forward to me finally placing everything into the bag when all of the organizing is done. And as you can see here, the organizer with everything inside it fits the floppy bag just fine, with a little bit of room around it inside the bag. When I decided to purchase this felt organizer, of course, I paid attention to the dimensions, and I also measured the dimensions of my floppy bag, and I actually wasn't sure that I would be able to find a felt organizer for this bag that would be of the appropriate dimensions because my bag is not branded. I just bought it off of a stall somewhere in Metro Manila, I forget. But I'm glad I found this. It fits the bag perfectly. And as the last item in this bag, I attached a small pen light to one of the metal D-rings of the bag. And as you can see, the bag still closes perfectly with everything inside of it. I can still place a book inside the bag, but I place it outside of the felt bag organizer. And just to note, you might have noticed that I did not put a wallet in here. It's because I don't use a wallet. Instead, I put all of the cash inside one of the zippered pockets inside of the bag, and that zippered pocket functions as one half of my wallet, while my card organizer functions as the other half of my wallet. And I can also still place an umbrella inside the bag beside the organizer. And I like that the entire setup has given my big floppy bag some structure. It is not too heavy. I'm used to carrying a heavy bag, but this is definitely not as heavy as my leather backpack, which I have a video of and I will link down below. And because that leather backpack is the one that holds all of these same items plus my laptop and its cables and chargers and dongles. I have been using this bag setup for a couple of weeks now and I really like it. I have even been to Metro Manila recently for one day of a whole lot of errands with this bag and felt bag organizer, and it has been so convenient for me to quickly take out cash or a particular card or my fit overs or a medical mask or wet wipes or hand sanitizers or my umbrella. The bag is really big, but I feel more comfortable and secure and confident carrying a big bag knowing that I have everything I need all the time. And that is my video for you today. Thanks for watching. Bye.